and we'll see if either of these players have picked up any strategies. Now that's a wolf. We're not
wolf.
allowing a wolf. Yep.
Nope, no illegal strategies here, please. Not until that's fixed. You can confirm that's fixed.
Definitely a difference between wolves and foxes.
Is there?
There is definitely a difference.
Right now we see.
Now I am no expert, but
yep.
Wolves are more hunters. Well, I guess I don't know. I'm no expert, so
Foxes
I'm not going to say
anything.
anything.
Foxes are hunters too, mate.
I'm not going to say anything. I rest my case.
All right, we're gonna see the double tier 2, tier 3, triple tier 3s come up from Chris Phoenix. DexDawg.
Chris is going with the Albus deck.
Yep. DexDawg gonna be going for a Badger build. It looks like. So let's see how this goes, ladies and gentlemen. Game number 1 between Chris Phoenix and DexDawg. Nice flat map though, although both sides are very close to each other. That is a very short distance map to decide to build for them.
It's a very good map for that 5-farm lizard pressure, but Chris's lizards are going to be a little bit slow. It's nice to burrow, which probably, given the size of this map, yeah. Alright, so everyone has looked at Albers and says, well, hey, I like the way you were playing.
Bad.
Let me do the same thing.
This ain't bad.
Yeah, Dex is going to go for 6-farm squirrels to kind of do something similar. Chris is just waiting around for his lizards and go do something.
Alright, do you think...
We've seen this before.
So here's the question, is that, do you think Chris has enough time to build? Considering how...
Probably not. It's going to be more of a machine gun nest game, probably. Well, here comes the 3 lizards. There's squirrels already out.
And pigs.
He's going to try and kill this pig. Doesn't get it. Because he ran his lizards all the way in, so...
I mean, Chris also almost loses his life too, so...
Well, that's whatever.
Again,
so now DexDawg has a counterattack.
I mean, these early lizard attacks are just not taking into account what your opponent has. And
yes.
So they're not working out all too well. Even Arbus had trouble pulling out the one warn lizard rush. He is defending very nicely though against DexDawg, who is starting to chase him out. And actually takes out all the squirrels.
Very good chase. Very good chase.
Nice job for Chris.
Yeah, that's a nice win for Chris. DexDawg just going to add in more lizards, and this is where Dex needs to probably add toads and maybe even sell his pigeons, because pigeons and squirrels are just not effective against lizards. The squirrels die way too fast.
Let's find out. He's going to go for it once again here. Let's see how bad those pigeons... Well, those pigeons don't even get a chance to. They're gone.
Exactly.
And that's a free warn if he decides to go for it.
He's playing it safe.
Warn,
Chris is ahead in farms as well.
Yeah, he's gonna take out the farm.
One farm. And then back off? Okay. That's not too bad. Yeah, now this advantage in lizard is gonna build up again and again. He's putting his units outside of his territory rather than letting him heal up, which is kind of a bit of a mistake. It's definitely like people are trying to copy his style, but not necessarily...
Well, he is going to take out a nice warn of squirrels here, and again, backs out once again, so...
I mean, it's working, so...
Poking his way in and out, playing the lizard game pretty effectively.
He's not letting his lizards heal up. So this should come back.
Has a toad out. Has a toad. It does a nice amount of damage, but it's not enough for too many lizards.
Oh, another toad! Oh, that was really close.
Oh, sniped.
Toad warren goes down now.
I think that's game.
Probably.
Dex has nothing
He's gonna take these 2 warrens. Focus fire isn't the greatest, but at this point there's too many lizards. And now he can take out these 2 farms, he can take out the other farms as well. Just go mill or just do whatever.
DexDawg here, says Chris. Oh boy. Oh, you just see Toad.
Now.
There is one Toad warren up to the north.
Chris. Like, even if this push falls short, he can just do it again in about a minute, so... Yeah, that looks like that's gonna be the game.
Yeah, he has no food, he's starving. 37 food.
That's it, that's
game. Chris Phoenix taking game number 1 very nicely with the lizard play here. Doesn't need those tier 3s at all whatsoever.
The map was far too small for tier 3s to really come into play.
DexDawg just overextending a little bit too much in the early game, and from there on it just became downhill all the way from.
Yep.
Chip and Arbuzz are just face palming in the chat right now as they see these decks. Oh.
Yeah. So,
All right,
this is why you don't play your main strategy in the first game, right? So people don't copy it.
Fred's gonna be sticking with the same build, it looks like, and DexDawg gonna be changing things up from the Badger to the
You
Boar.
shouldn't have to.
To the
Because the tier 3
Badger
is
again.
matter.
Okay.
He either needs
Badger.
to build earlier Toads or go with
Is
his
there-
own Lizards.
Is there synergy with the Boar between the Boar and Badger?
Not really. I mean, the board just kind of sits there and does AoE damage while the Badger runs around and does a lot of single target, but technically they do one does the thing that the other doesn't, but it's not the greatest of synergies.
Curious what DexDawg wants to do with the deck, but ladies and gentlemen, it's going to be game number 2 now, as DexDawg going to be situated to the northeast side as Chris is in the south side. Both of them going to have to cross some very patchy waters here. Some mills taking, so not a lot of building room in the middle of the map. Especially not for Chris.
But if Chris secures the base just to the north of his main base, he can get defenses up on the high ground. And then, if he gets to that place, then it's going to be pretty tricky for DexDawg. So, 5 Farm Warren from both of these players.
Yep.
Not too surprising, given what we've seen.
Yep.
Double Warren from DexDawg,
only-
but again, he's going for the squirrels.
Only more rush we've seen today. Middle.
No,
There was that failed one. There was that failed one too from Chris who tried it? I think it was Chris who tried to do the move.
Might be. I'm not sure.
it
After a
was
while,
Chris.
the games all blend together.
I'm pretty sure it was Chris.
Alright,
Game 3,
go with
tried
your
his
judgment.
best.
Chris is going for 7 farms. Does have all his lizards now, but is he going to do anything with
Oh,
it?
it's Raxun. Okay,
Sorry.
there we go. Raxun who.
Fair enough.
That makes sense.
The lizards are moving forwards and then move backwards. There's already a bunch of squirrels up.
And to be honest, don't think it's a great idea to attack into this one. He has to work in high ground. Has two orange
But he's
squirrel.
doing, he built his farm, so he's doing the right thing. And now he's going for more lizards.
Yep. This time
So if it
DexDawg
wasn't
does build a
for-
totem much earlier.
If it wasn't for Chris playing Quartermaster, you would think this is Arbus playing right now.
Well, trying to scout things out, but lose the life for it. Quartermaster goes down.
I like this. There's earlier Toads from Dex now. Rather than go for these scrappy fights early on. Go for more Toads, this is good.
Yeah, he's definitely recognizing the threat of Chris trying to go.
Yeah, so the reason this pure lizard strategy worked for Arbus, okay, there's going to be a fox coming out for Chris, but the reason the pure lizard strategy worked out for Arbus is he secured forward mills so he could get machine gun nests where the fight was and then use that to deal with toads, which sounds really stupid when you think about it, but in practice it worked out beautifully. Now Chris
he's just pushing
poised
himself
to
around
attack,
here.
but he has a fox on the way,
Okay.
so
Yeah, this is a really bad situation for DexDawg because he decided to go straight into an expansion right now. Doesn't have enough units right now, and this fox is going to wreak havoc on DexDawg's side of the map. He is going to start to build on his board though. So
yeah, that's
I
not
guess
the
that's
greatest
something.
of matchups. Fox is going to be coming out about, what's that, 40 seconds or something
About
earlier?
40, 30. It's going to be out by the time DexDawg can get anything done.
Yes.
He has no clue what's going on the other side of the map. This is why scouting is so important, guys. You need to know what your
definitely.
opponent's doing. But Chris is just posturing himself so far forward that DexDawg just doesn't feel comfortable enough to move out.
DexDawg's information tells him his opponent has at least one lizard warren from the buildings that he's scouted. So that's not exactly the kind of information you want to be making decisions on. Butters is going to be delayed again because he's kind of starved and is building turrets. Now, DexDawg could put down a line of turrets defending against this fox, but this very swift
doesn't have the food.
task force. Yeah.
Here it comes! The Lizard Fox
Oh,
combination
and now
is
this
making its way
Butters
through.
is never going to come out because he's always going to be bleeding units.
Alright, here we go. Once again, he does have the machine gun nest on the high ground here to defend against Lizard Rush. But
Chris
the Fox can just
is
sit back.
not solo microing his fox, but I don't think it matters.
Yeah, at this point, his Fox is pretty much too far away.
This Butters
So
is never
now
gonna
he's
come
building
out.
machine gun nests here on the front line, we're telling. So, have that extra security here on the front lines.
So there's no high ground vision for Chris until he gets those Falcons up. He's gonna go for that now, but that might be enough time to get Butters started, maybe?
Butters is still not up yet, though. The units
because
are
he's
bleeding
been
him
bleeding.
dry.
Exactly.
It's now it's up.
Oh,
but
come on,
it's-
dice.
Oh no, this is really bad. Can they pull back?
Good.
Take
Oh, detonations, but I don't think it's enough.
explosions. Not enough though.
Yeah, it's not enough, because now these squirrels are just sitting outside.
Yep. And this one's
He's
dead.
lost most of his lizards, but he's gonna start reinforcing them now. The badger...
I mean, it doesn't really
oh,
matter. The pigs are dead. One pig.
Butters is
4
on
pigs
the way,
gone,
but at this point...
5 pigs gone. Oh no, I took out the squirrel instead. Another pig gone. All of his farm is just dying one by one. He has his
just having a field day.
His only chance of survival is his boar. That's coming out in about 5 seconds.
Ah, he's going too early.
There
Okay,
we
there comes
go.
the ball.
He's trying to
There's
chase
his
him down. The
commander
Tilts
again.
trying to get their explosions off, but it's not going to be enough here in the board. Now it's
there's
trying
a
to come
Falcon as well.
online, but it's
But
too
he
late to
lost
the
his
fight.
commander.
Oh
Okay,
dear.
okay. There's a 1 HP, 2 HP Falcon. It's healing up now.
Okay.
Chris
Boar
does
is
have
up.
the farm lead. He has this defensive position. He's gonna be tricky.
What can the board do in this situation?
Throw down fire and hope for the best.
And DexDawg is taking damage from the fox once again here. Oh boy. So you can see that vision nerf coming out from the Falcons. The fox isn't really getting the range needed, but still.
Now he can start picking off these warrens.
And now everything's gonna get picked off one by
There's
one.
no more toads left, so these lizards can just run in, surround Butters, and that's gonna be it. Is kind of... okay. Wasting some time here.
He's just gonna bring the Falcons up in front. The board can't do anything to the Falcons.
But against these, okay, so he's just getting the ball low, and now he's gonna die in one more
Loses the
snipe.
Falcon,
There we
but
go.
now the board's gone.
Now go in and end this torment.
Oh dear.
That's gonna be Chris taking game 2.
Yep, the timing's just perfect for Chris right now as he just takes out one base here. DexDawg's just standing there in the wind, defying
How much do you
against
want to
all
bet
odds right
that
now.
DexDawg gets the same, that we have a mirror matchup in terms of unit builds?
Alright. Now the question is, for this next match, what does DexDawg need? He needs to scout more.
He needs to scout more and not rely on squirrels so much. Like, the squirrels were okay, they were somewhat effective, but like, his tier 3 timing didn't come out at all because the fox just started bleeding him dry. He could have retreated to the high ground, get some machine gun nests, but didn't quite do the, they didn't quite play around the fox.
Right now, in game number 3 right now, Chris versus DexDawg here. For this game, Chris looking very good right now, and DexDawg is trying to find a way through, and hopefully going to be using this as a win. So, all these sorts of things. But you know, he has the right idea. He's taking advantage of the high ground, taking advantage of all this stuff. He just needs to learn the build timings. He needs to know when to start building stuff. He needs to know when to take engagements with his units when they're up, when to try to play defensively when his units are building. Especially if he's going to try to rely on so much tier 3 like he did. And Chris, going to go back to the Arbuz deck for sure.
Yep, DexDawg not believing in it. Gonna go for the Badger this time. Butters wasn't very effective. But this could work from DexDawg. If he goes early lizards to just screen, and then go for Badger Pigeon behind it, I could see it work.
I mean, this kind of deck is based on measure out as fast as possible, stain it with pigeons, also use scrolls, shields. Can he get that timing out right? It will be the question here. Besides, looks like it's gonna be for no. Chris is going for a 6-5 farm.
Hey, you guessed
There it
it.
is. There it is.
Now
Look
what
at me,
is
ladies and
DexDawg
gentlemen.
gonna do with
I'm
this?
a top player now. Guessed it
I mean,
correctly.
just, you know, when everyone is 6 pooling, you will 6
Oh, here
pool,
comes another lizard. Lizard? There it is. Oh. Coming here from
DexDawg got
DexDawg.
his on 6 farms, though.
Yeah, it's still
We
gonna
got a
be
little
out.
bit later.
It is gonna relieve some of the pressure that comes out from decides to go for
And
attacks.
the map is fairly large, so I think the timing more or less works out for DexDawg in his favor.
This map is
The
very
positioning is a
big.
bit weird. Yeah.
The map is like super big. There's a lot of open space in between the there. There's a lot of water surrounding DexDawg's base as well, so it's a nice
Yeah,
match of
it's,
defenses.
it's a large map spawn, but with the least amount of mills possible. So it's kind of an interesting dichotomy.
Working on a scarce econ.
Oh, DexDawg, you need to be at home for this.
Oh no, Chris, make his
this.
way around the other side of the map.
Don't run into the cliff. Alright, that's one dead pig.
Yep. One pig.
And now Chris needs to back off.
Two pigs?
Okay.
No, loses a lizard. Not going to be enough
back.
attack power. And
Yep, that's it. That's the 6-farm pressure doing what it needs to do. Or 5-farm pressure.
now Chris is going to probably press the advantage. Has 120 food now. Probably can just go straight to farms and or falcons.
Oh, just adding more lizards because that's what Albaz does.
Yep.
And now Dex does not have the toads, and he's going to be behind on lizard counts.
He decided to go for an expansion too. Oh dear.
Ooh.
This again need to be
This is
scouting out
probably
what
the
your
first
opponent's
thing,
doing.
yeah, Dex is doing that I don't really agree with in terms of like general strategy.
Oh my gosh, he just passes way around Chris's units. He has to dig back right now, but that's a dead mill. There's no way he can defend this fast enough.
Yeah, it's probably dead. Oh, he's ignoring it.
Oh. Fake out? Why is he going? Okay. Well,
Right, he's just ignoring the mill.
I don't think he can kill a mill
Gotta
now.
go for it now.
DexDawg is making his way forward. Now he can kill them. Taking out the lizards,
He
but
win this fight fairly easily. Okay, so now that mill is going to be dead. And now DexDawg has no units, he has a lot of food. He has hundreds. Both players have a lot of food actually. He's gonna go through this
Chris can
water
just
for
press
some
the
reason.
attack. He has no reason to just go back to base. He has the advantage in numbers. He has the advantage in form.
Doesn't quite finish off that farm, but he still kills 2. Chris is
can go back
again
in.
in a pretty good lead.
And now 2 squirrels making their way through as sacrifices for the lizard gods. And
Spears for the lizard god.
here we go.
And these
Well,
reinforcements.
DexDawg is defending, and there it is. The lizard pressure is going to be gone. The machine gun nest is also up from the north side as well. So the reinforcements are not going to come in fast enough, and Chris has to go away. So
But the
lots of
economy
damage.
isn't going
Lots
to
of
be there.
damage.
Dex has a mine somewhere. But I don't know where it is. Oh, it's just in front of his base. Okay. That's not going to do enough.
He's trying to relieve the pressure on his own side of the map. Chris is just going to go straight to Fox. He wants to end this now.
Yeah. He's definitely in a good position to go for it because DexDawg cannot attack
Oh my
like
gosh.
in the next
DexDawg
minute or
is
2.
literally just running away from Chris at this point.
And his units are undefended, and the squirrels are out in
and
front,
they're
so
gone.
they just get cleaned up.
They're gone.
Lizards get cleaned
This
up.
is gone. Turret's going to be gone too very soon, probably. No, he's not going to go. He's going to wait around.
It's gonna go again through this water gap.
I don't know if this is the right play. He probably should have gone for that
It
turret
is,
first. Here comes DexDawg coming from the south side. Doesn't really matter. Chris Phoenix has too many
picking up
units to
farms.
fight to defend off against.
Picking up farms. He's kind of changing his idea, so it's a bit
Ooh.
unfocused. But
Yeah,
yeah, DexDawg is on full farms. The fox is on the way. He's gonna have his lizards coming out again. So
and the problem is that Chris's reinforcements can't get in because that one single machine gun nest is just defending really nicely. We're seeing that once again just machine gun nests against lizard pressure, just so good. Chris is trying to find another way in, but DexDawg does have units up on the field. It's not going to get in very easily, although...
and again, DexDawg has no scouting information.
The Fox is coming out, though, so this is going to definitely boost up Chris's army by a lot. He's
Chris
also putting a
just
bunch
getting
of
some
food into
farms
farms.
as well. He's so far ahead at this point.
This graph, okay, the graph just jumped up immediately as soon as
Yeah,
the
just
Fox came out. Look at that graph. That is some graph, and DexDawg got taken out as well by the Fox. No mercy from the quartermaster as Chris marches his way down through the water side, trying to take out units one by one. There's no way that DexDawg can defend this.
Some
also
sloppy
very
control,
far-
but it doesn't matter at this point.
He's also
Doesn't
very
matter.
far away from the
Big
machine gun nest.
Yep. His reinforcements will still kind of get caught by it, I think, but matters.
I don't think so. The straight line to his position is way too far away from.
Yep.
Oh, the machine gun nest! Is this it? The hero machine gun nest?
Ooh!
Is it enough?
The hero lizard!
Oh! Oh no, the hero lizard has fallen! Oh,
That's gonna be game. Unless these... okay, no, it's...
machine gun nest, go! It's trying to defend its best, but it's too late. DexDawg's life is gone, and
Too
now
many
so
lizards.
is this game.
Alright. It's gonna be Chris picking a pretty convincing 3-0.
There it is. Chris Phoenix moves on to the next round, and here on out, we have 6 players left on the field. We have 4 more matches to go through.